Absolutely epic day. That meta swing was insane. Ran all the way to 440. I was trying to hold it in hopes the market wouldn't dip. Stopped out at 375. Obviously, that end of day SPX trade was insane, and the SPY trades were insane. Had some good intraday trades too on MSTR and Tesla in particular. Just watched the president. I did not say anything new, and I'm wondering if this move from yesterday was to flirt in other countries, like see if we can make money if we're able, because right now you got your W there, right? That's played out. I'm wondering if this will become a giant inverted head and shoulders. And he said yesterday that he would lower the tariffs, and today he said he hasn't on China, and it'll probably be 2 to 3 weeks. So would it be crazy to stay inside of this range for 2 to 3 weeks? No, not at all. Which makes it shitty, but it's also good because you can buy calls down here and sell them up here, or buy puts up here and sell them down here. All right, so could be a good thing. Do I still think lows are in? Probably. But anyways, epic gap up. What is this doing? Epic gap up. I'm really tired, unfortunately, because the dopamine's wearing off. Still have a timing day here. End of the month starts up there at all-time highs. We caught that bottom there at the 0.5, but wouldn't be surprised if we just chop around here. The situation is that we are right there at the daily 21. Might get some chop, and then if that 9 can curl up, great. The NAMO is overextended, as you can tell. That's not doing any favors because we don't have a lot of firepower to the upside. The TRIN closed bearish yesterday. We still gapped up. It closed bear. You want for a bullish reading, you want this to be over 1. However, this is a news-driven market, so what's the tactic tomorrow? It's pretty straightforward in my opinion. A lot of these charts are kind of the same here. Let me show you. Meta is a perfect example. We just got to go to the 5-minute. Either because today was the week's only early high. All other days this week is early low. Here's an early low. This early low failed on most stuff, but Meta was shit that day. However, got an early low tomorrow. If it fails, it will fail in spectacular fashion, and this is nothing but a head and shoulders, right? And that's kind of what it's looking like. I mean, the only thing is this hourly stow. You could argue, I mean, even on Monday, we could even sell a little bit, maybe down to yesterday's highs, go close that gap, and then go up. LRCX beat faded. IBM beat faded death. Okay, so market makers sold the top on both. Very interesting. We got this big crypto thing happening on Friday. This is still, in my opinion, bullish. I'll be playing Meta. If we can hold some type of levels tomorrow, maybe even yesterday's high, I would be inclined to load when my trash guy shows up. And why play anything else? Tesla could be really good still, and MSTR. However, since the market is not getting any deals, right? It is very bearish, but we're holding, which is suspect to me. Protect your gains. I mean, we caught this move. We caught some good moves today. Protect your gains. We might spend a long time in this range. Scotty Boy tried 4 times to deliver us through ES 5500 right today, and we just couldn't do it. The market did not want to, which resulted in us then sailing down. We were still here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That was a big no-no, and we went back down to 5400. You kind of have to see this in like $10 moves, right? If you hold here, you're going back up. You're putting a triple bottom. If you reject here, you go $10 down, and you definitely visit 527. Again, nothing has changed. This is still a gigantic problem. I'm starting to hear and read that China hasn't even started dumping this yet. They did a good job on the dollar, but like when you zoom out, where was Liberation Day? You know, right there. They need to get that higher up. Bitcoin's been pretty much front running everything, so keep watching that. I'm 95% cash overnight. I will try not to trade. But Thursdays is tricky. The moves come end of day, right? It's usually a chop fest. However, you got durable goods, jobs claims, existing home sales should be up. Kansas, and you have Kashkari and blah blah blah. This could be really interesting on Friday. So I do think we can catch some good moves. They're probably going to be scalp moves, unless news. We could get a huge news candle at any point. Okay? At any point. Now, we have a gap here, and we have a gap here. Personally, I would want to go here before we go down to here or here. The bulls have 2 gaps, and the bears still have this huge Liberation Day gap that they do not want to fill until we get something going on with China. See it on the VIX, you got this VIX gap. Today we gapped down, we went and touched the gap, but when you zoom out, you still have that. That's the Liberation Day gap, and that is the bottom gap. So we're just wedging in here, so we're range bound. So treat it as such. You gotta scalp the move. Okay, that's it. God bless. What a day. I'm beat. Today was insane. Thank you to everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for more shit show. God bless.